guys, how are you doing? I am Miss. I hope you really missed us because right here on Kenyans On The Map we have another show on, and obviously guys, I'm here to remind you that here at Kenyans On The Map we love to showcase you, the local artist, and obviously featuring your passions and talents for who you are and also for what you love doing. So welcome guys, my name is Hildah Fridah, and this is Kenyans On The Map.
Baby, I've been thinking lately. Baby, I've been thinking maybe we could do this the right way. The way you call me up makes my days with your ways. Boy, don't you stop. Siku ya kwanza nilipokucheki nilikunoki na bado nimededi baby.
Hi guys, it's Cate again, and this week we will be showcasing Zarhie. She's a singer-songwriter, and in light of that, we will be talking about September's theme, which is Suicide Prevention Month, and
obviously guys, sorry I'm whispering, but guys, you know we do have the feature of the week, and obviously the conversation with Studio Nyambura. Please stick around, but first of all, let's check out the artist of the week.
Hello there, beautiful people. My name is Zarhie, and it's really awesome to be here featured on Kenyans On The Map. Primarily, I am a recording artist. I write songs and I sing. This is essentially what I do. I play guitar as well, just a bit, not too much. I wouldn't call myself an expert. I'm also a music teacher. I teach primarily children guitar, and I also mentor different artists in terms of vocals. So I'm a vocal coach and a guitar teacher. I also am a project manager. I work with a production house called Iris Arts, where we basically handle all different types of artists, from actors to painters to singers to even people in the culinary arts industry. So I manage projects for such people. I also manage projects for different corporate clients around Kenya. I have my own personal firm for that. It's a private consultancy firm for project management. It's called Nzuma. I called it Nzuma because Nzuma is my last name, and I think that a business is kind of like a legacy that you leave, and I wanted that legacy to have my family name on it. I also have a few little random talents, like I'm a makeup artist, I am a stylist, I design jewelry and clothes from time to time. So yeah, I do video editing, I am a producer, again not expert, I am actually in the process of learning how to be a better producer. My music journey has been steady and slow is what I would say, in the sense that nothing I could ever say has happened too fast. I haven't experienced that whole sudden rise to fame thing, and I don't actually believe that that's a thing. I believe that it's a process that you go through to make it in this industry. The highlights, I would say one of my biggest highlights was being on KTN at the beginning of the year. I think it was in March. It's really cool that I got that chance. Being on TV has always been like a landmark that I put for myself. If I pass this, I'm going somewhere. So the fact that I was able to be on KTN Life and Style was a really big deal for me. The fact that I still meet people to this day who are like, hey, I remember you. I saw you on TV. It's really, really amazing. One of my lows, there have been a lot of lows. Like, I feel like it's alternating. You go up, you go down, you go up, you go down. So I think one of my lows actually came at the beginning of my music career when I was releasing my first single called Dishonest.
You had me feeling like I've won this. So dumb for thinking like I know you when I got you. When your faults earth, you got weak. I tried to meet you halfway. You didn't show, you didn't show. You live dishonest. You talk dishonest. You even walk dishonest.
It took me a really long time to release the song because I was actually scared. I was very scared to put myself out there like that, because when I write songs, they're very emotional and very personal. And sometimes when I put these songs out, it feels like someone can see right through me, like I'm transparent suddenly. So because of that, I held on to the song for at least a full year. And then after that, it took another full year for me to be able to do the video because of budget constraints. Actually, most of the lows that I've experienced in my musical career have had to do with budgets, like not having enough money to do a video, or not even having enough money to go to the studio and record a track. So I have all of these songs that I've written that are unrecorded till this day. And it's tough, but we move regardless, really. This pandemic has been a hell of a learning curve for me, because I was always the kind of person who I would make plans in terms of my career. Like for example, before 2020 started, I had this whole written out plan. I actually made a bullet pointed list, like, oh, I'm going to do all of these gigs here and here and here, and I'm going to do this and that, and I'm going to record this song and that. And then Corona hit, and we all had to stay inside. There was no gigs, there was no networking opportunities, there was no nothing. And it got me really depressed at some point. I briefly contemplated leaving music alone entirely a couple times. But what this pandemic has taught me is to take things as they come, and to take setbacks and just move on regardless. In the sense of, just because you've made this one rigid plan and it does not work, does not mean that you can't backtrack. I think the biggest one is how Kenyans perceive the music industry. Kenyans do not perceive the music industry as a business, and music is a business. Don't get it twisted. Music is absolutely a business, but it is not treated as such, in the sense that people in Kenya are not willing to invest in it, because entertainment does not strike them as something that they should invest in, of which it is. And because of that, you're not taken as seriously as you want to. For example, selling music in Kenya is hard. You have to go through Spotify and things like that, rather than selling to your common mwananchi. It's just hard to get people to invest in you. To the stars, really. I have no limit. The stars, the universe is the limit for me right now. Not just in terms of fame, but I want my music to touch people's hearts. I want to change someone's life with a song. I want to encourage someone or enlighten someone with a song, make them feel less lonely. And I want to express myself to the fullest of my ability. I have lived a life of repressing myself, repressing parts of my personality. And it is only through music that I have ever been able to let these parts of me show. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I thank Kenya Kreatives for having me. It's awesome to be here, and stay inspired, stay awesome. Bye.
Welcome guys again. Yani, me have been waiting. I feel like laughing, but I really don't want to laugh. But guys, welcome back. It is Conversation with Studio Nyambura. Girl!
I'm here.
She's always here, guys. So today, what do you have for us? Because you know what, I don't want to ask you who are you again, because people know you, obviously, beautiful as you are. But tell us today, what do you have for us? Ama tusalimie watu nyumbani pia.
I guess. It's Cate again. I've got more info on online marketing from the last episode. So I hear you got some questions for me.
Yeah, so today we'll be talking about mostly, artists. They want to know how they have to start their studios. They don't know. And also, tell us, do you have a studio?
Of course I have a studio. I'm Studio Nyambura.
Okay.
But I have to say something. To have a studio doesn't necessarily mean you have a physical space.
All right.
Because let's say you're a digital artist. Yeah, your computer program, your painting program is pretty much your studio. Your computer is where you store all your files and everything.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily have to book a space, let a
Okay.
space. No,
Yeah.
you don't. You can simply just, even Instagram. Your Instagram is your gallery.
Yeah.
And your studio is just wherever you're at. It could be your room.
Yeah.
It could be the kitchen if you have space. If you can make the art, make it wherever you are.
I think the
that's
problem
your
with
studio.
the problem with us youths in Kenya, tunapenda kujipressure, like really like pressurizing ourselves, of which if maybe we try to look at things maybe in a more, out of the box or comfortable way, yeah. So obviously as an artist, kama uko na studio and you have something that you're working on, there must be branding.
Yes.
So tell us, how can an artist brand themselves? Now that you maybe making a bit of some money, also maybe putting their art out there.
Okay. So branding doesn't need to be expensive as well.
Yeah.
You can pick 3 items, for example, or just 2 items,
Yeah.
even just one really. You can decide to print a shirt, a t-shirt, have a mug. You know, those are 2 simple things that you can give out to other people.
Kwanza wale wase wa couple goals.
Yeah. You can have your his and hers mugs
alright.
with you.
Okay.
So have like, let's say 3 mugs
Yeah.
and 3 t-shirts
Yeah.
and give to the most influential people in your lives.
And make money.
Make money.
Yeah.
It's not that expensive anymore to get
Yeah.
t-shirts branded or
Yeah.
mugs branded.
Yeah.
And the logo is something you can get done by a digital artist at a very, very cheap price.
Okay.
So that's pretty much
And
it.
I feel like this is another way like we can really help our youths come off from somewhere when they're legitly identified
Yes.
with what they love doing.
You need to see yourself as a professional before other people see you as that, because no one's going to
and then
validate
there's that.
you.
Then
Yeah.
there's that. Oh, and there's that.
Yep.
Because most of us people who, because we're young, and we're so energetic, we're so vibrant,
Right.
and we feel like this kidogo things that we are supposed to be professional in order to push our art, nini. We'll talk about it. But then people don't know that there's a certain way sometimes you need to carry yourself if you want to be in business.
You could even away from the t-shirts and the mugs, you could just print like the smallest package of business cards.
Yeah.
And just see yourself as a professional. You can't wait for someone else to come tell you that, maybe your art looks kind of a little bit professional.
Believing in yourself first.
No.
Right?
Believe in yourself first. Do the branding yourself.
Yeah.
And just market. The online marketing I've been talking about.
Guys, this has always been conversation with this amazing lady. What do you mean? Like a lot of information and content right here on Kenyans on the Map. Obviously, amazing having you again.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Nyambu. But guys, I want to ask a question. I was talking about Bila Swali. Guys, I know you guys are asking, what's your favorite color? Me, I don't see you. Don't look at me. Me, I'm like, but tell us.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think, funnily enough, I've got it on.
Uh-huh.
I love green in all its shades.
You're in touch with nature.
Green.
You
It makes
are
me
just
feel creative and, money.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? Okay, so I mean, don't even ask me because I really don't know. I'm telling you guys, I don't know what my
It could
favorite
be
color
red.
is.
It could be red.
Yeah, it could be anything that's vibing. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming, and thank you so much for obviously coming, and thank you so much for listening to us. This has been Kenyans on the Map. Next episode, we are coming a big and a better, and obviously we get you good. You have something to say?
Oh, nothing.
We love you. Bye.
We can keep it fresh like mint. We can keep it fresh like